Well, the Future Leader course is a preparatory course designed to take E4s and E5s who have recognized promotion potential and build their skill set to enable them to be more successful in future leader assignments. My main goal for the students in this course is to move them from where they are to a better position to achieve success both at BLC and in the leadership roles that they will have as a team leader and future squad leader.
I've been given the chance to be a leader by placing myself in different authoritative positions within the company. So all of us have a chance to be first sergeant, platoon sergeant, squad leaders, team leaders, and we were actually cycling through roles of leadership to give an overview on how our leadership feels when they look at us as Joes.
Take your spot, fill the coverage.
Our daily life, I wake up at 4:45 and then we go to PT. Yeah, we work out for about an hour and then we have to be in formation at 7:50 to go to school. And then we're in school all day, go eat lunch, come back. We're in school till 5. Leaders Reaction course. It's pretty much 6 courses where it's literally like a giant puzzle.
You got it? Yeah, I got it.
It tests every single soldier and their leadership abilities, who's in charge, who can follow rules, and who can just shut up and listen.
Do 4 now with the equipment. All right, we can do that. Then we're doing 6.
The most challenging one was the rope swing, and lucky enough, the squad that I was attached to had soldiers from different skill sets and strength abilities and agility, and as a group, we were able to navigate that.
Okay, at least
it kind of touched the red.
Actually, we were the only ones able to navigate that course successfully because of the quality of soldier that we happen to be finding ourselves with.
Go!
Being soldiers dunked in the water is pretty funny.
FTX is a field training exercise. We, on the FTX, we marched to a certain point. They called it the bald spot. And then along that march, we had to react to tactical situations like IEDs, ambushes, and as leadership, we had to take control of our platoon. We first encountered a lot of IEDs, so it really had to show us how to react quickly and listen to our leadership and listen to each other. So it was intense, but it was definitely a good learning experience.
All right, do it now. Go.
Out of the 2 scenarios, I feel like the room clearing was more beneficial just because that's more realistic to what we might encounter in deployments. The ambushes in the field, we're mostly working in villages and cities now, and that's what we're encountering even in, the United States. So I feel like the room clearing is going to be more beneficial down the line for us. And that's something that, we don't really go over in basic training or anything like that. The room clearing was a little intense because you just don't know what's around the corner and you're kind of anticipating getting shot and you're like kind of bracing yourself for that, but you're also keeping your, eye on the mission. So it was definitely nerve-wracking, but it, you felt your adrenaline pumping, every doorway you got through. Using the M4s for the FTX, I think, was just so much more beneficial because that's our actual weapon that we're using. So when you're marching and you're moving, you're doing the same, you're holding it how you would hold your weapon if you were actually on deployment. You're not using a temporary weapon just for the training purposes. So actually having the M4 and using the same M4 that we qualified on, it just gave it more of a realistic scenario. I started as a squad leader, but the cadre really threw a lot of stuff at us with IEDs and ambushes, so I was a casualty a few times, which kind of forced other people to step up into leadership positions. So they did a really good job rotating everyone through to get some type of role of, you know, taking charge of the platoon and the squad.
Possible ID. Anyone have the UXO card?
Same drill. 6 rounds on the 0 target.
Don't change any side.
Hurry up. Got 30 seconds. 29 and gone. Right there. Line is ready. Fires. Watch your lane. Ready. Fire.
Oh, the M4, we started first thing in the morning when we went out to the range. The zeroing process took a little bit longer, I think, than normal. But it was just good to have that refresher before we went into that qualification. We went into the qualifications once we ran everyone through that. It was paper qualification, so a lot of people are used to the pop-up, so that was a little different for other people, but it's still a good learning. I think we had a lot of cadre, so it was nice seeing how the cadre was able to help the students, just show them how to be a leader and just, you know, be comfortable with their weapon and give us advice and guidance along the way. So when we're in that position, we know that we want to do the same thing because it was beneficial to us when we were qualifying. So I want to help my lower enlisted soldiers to be more comfortable on the M4.
So the way we set up the Future Leaders course is that the 2 platoons that we have, the 2 platoons consist of 36 soldiers, 18 apiece. Those 2 platoons are assigned 3 mentors. They're not necessarily cadre or instructors, they're mentors. So those mentors, which are senior NCOs, take the platoons and refine their skills. So whatever they learned in the classroom, when they go out to do the practical exercise, the mentors are evaluating them, seeing how they're doing, and correcting them and giving them tips, essentially TTPs, tip tactics and procedures, to refine their skill set and make them better. What we did was we gave students classes. So we said, hey, we want you to teach something. So they're up there teaching. What they didn't realize is they were teaching classes that they were later going to use out in the field. So we gave them instruction on how to build a class and how to give that instruction. Then we actually assigned them a real world task. They taught it, and then the following day they went out and did it.
Are you hard? Where are you hard?
Personally, my main goal was to grow junior soldiers into great leaders. Additionally, I want them to be better than I am.
It's kind of like the whole boat complex. If one goes down, we all go down. So for it to work rightly, we all have to do our part. There's going to be things we have to learn together. The mentors are learning as much as we are. They're learning how to teach as much as we're learning how to learn. So as long as everyone is focused, honest, and does what they're supposed to do, I think we should move forward smoothly.
I'm not going to break you on the hill.